Hey, good morning, guys. This is Steve Innes again, talking to you from my little workshop, the Festool Shed Talk. There goes a motorbike going past. I live on the sea. We have people cruising up and down. Okay, today I'm going to talk about some of this great stuff our friend John Lafferty has from Yellow Box Shed. John's been developing some great stuff, and I've been buying a little bit of it because he's just started to sell it. You know, he hasn't been really selling it that much. His website's up now, so it's yellowboxshed.com.au, but I'll put a link on my thing in a minute, or when I finish this. But you know what I mean, I'm sort of pretty basic with what I do. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the ones that John has, which are great little attachments, they're little cones. But I'm going to explain first of all, probably most of us have got something like this. Now, what these are they're pyramids, and you have to hang about 1/3 inside of it to get some chi energy. But other from that, you've actually got a bunch of them that you can get, and they're reasonably priced. But these are to put on top of a surface. You get 4 of them in particular. 3, 4, and you sit something on top of it so you can paint it, so it raises it up off the bench. But the thing is, of course, that they slip around, you can knock them down, they fall over, in fact. So see these? Out the door they go. Don't need those no longer. Tongue-tied. First thing in the morning. Oh, by the way, how do you like my snappy new Festool glasses? Special treat I got from one of my suppliers for being a good Festool buyer. But anyway, we'll take them off because I can't see out of them. They're useless, actually. You wouldn't want a pair. No, they're great. I'm just joking. Okay, so John's got this great little invention, and I really like it. Now, it's like a little hat. Looks like a little tent, actually. But John's really thought this out well, because you can, these are little finger things. And you're going to say, well, are they really much better than what I just threw away? Well, they are, because John has made them for his little dogs. And they sit on top, see like that? They go pop, and they sit on top. And because it's a dog, it will sit in the dog holes. And I'll just play with my camera a little bit, because it's just an iPhone camera. And then, see, I'll put it down here, and we'll change the setting a little bit better. And look, it just pops in there. Not going to fall over. It's not going to fall over. Fantastic. And you're great, you can just pop them on dogs that you've already got. And hey, if you've even got some of the opposition ones, like, these aluminium ones, you can pop them on the top of the aluminium ones. They fit perfect. See, just pop. And you use these little indents to pull it off. Really easy. So again, just pop it in the hole. But sometimes these are a bit low. I was mentioning it to John. I said I thought maybe these could get a bit low to the bench, and when you're trying to paint the underside of the board, you've got the edge of the board here. You're not that much high up off the bench, and if you're painting here, you may, ruin your nice top or whatever you have underneath. So, in the typical John fashion, I'll bring the camera back. In the typical John fashion, he's come up with a solution to that problem, and the solution is these adjustable threaded rods. Now, they're quite generous, so one can't complain about how much rod you get, and you just screw it into one of his dogs, which has got the thread in here. I think it's 5/16. John will be able to clarify that. Now, you just pop it in here, and then you pop another one there, another one here, another one there. You can adjust your heights up and down as to however you want them. Maybe I made the other one a little bit too high. And because of it, they're like this printed PLA plastic. You get this nice you know, snug, you know, fitting with the metal thread. So now you just pop your top on here, and you just paint away your top. You know, you just paint away your top and your edges and all that. So, and this gets you plenty of height coming up off the bench here, which is fantastic. So yeah, I reckon look out for these from John. I think they're very reasonably priced, as everything from John's doing. So these ones are actually, they're not little snap caps, but these are actually solid, and they're built in because they take the thread as well. So look out for those. And just one last thing, gee, don't they look great on the black MDF? This is my black MDF table, which is just sitting here temporarily just for this video, but I'm going to actually be making my benches. I've got my benches, I've got my Craig tracks, which I'm going to install, but there's a little projects I've got to finish first. Okay, all right, well, look out for it. It's the yellowboxshed.com.au, yeah, I think you can't go wrong buying these little things from John. Okay, see ya, have a nice day.